stage 3, paragraph page
Mhm.
156.
Yes.
Okay, and our last headword was one of the newer type of lesson. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so let's
Okay.
start with your revision. Ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. First question. What was last season? What was last season? Last season
Last
was
season was April.
season. Last season was
Last
spring.
season was spring.
Very good. What will next season be? What will next season be? Next season
Next
will
season
be
will be autumn.
autumn. Very good. Which day precedes Wednesday? Which day precedes Wednesday? Tuesday precedes Wednesday.
This
Uh,
this
Tuesday
Tuesday
precedes
is
Wednesday.
precedes Wednesday.
Does Thursday precedes Wednesday? Does Thursday precede Wednesday? No. Thursday
No,
doesn't
Thursday
precede
doesn't
Wednesday.
precede
It
Wednesday.
follows it.
It follows it.
Right? Which number follows the number 13? Which number follows the number 13? 14 follows
14
the
follows
number 13.
the number 13.
Very good. Do the students precede the teacher out of the classroom after the lesson? Do the students precede the teacher out of the classroom before the lesson? No. The
No,
students
the
don't
students
precede the
don't
teacher
proceed the
out
teacher
of the
out
classroom
of
af-
the classroom
after the
after the
lesson. They
lesson.
follow him.
They follow him.
Very good. Does the teacher precede the students into the classroom before the lesson? Does the teacher precede the students into the classroom before the lesson? No. The
No,
teacher
the
doesn't precede
teacher doesn't
the
proceed
students
the
into the
student
classroom
into the
before the
classroom
lesson.
before
He
lesson.
follows them.
He follow them.
Very good.
He
When
fo-
he follows them.
yeah, he follows them.
Very good. When do you have your breakfast? When do you have your breakfast? I have my
I
breakfast.
have my breakfast at 7 a.m.
Very good. When does the lesson begin? When does the lesson begin? The lesson
The
begins
lesson
at
begins at 10,
a.m.
10 a.m.
Very good. When do you get up in the morning? When do you get up in the morning? I get up at
I get up at 7 a.m.
in the morning.
in the morning.
Very early. Very good. Okay. What other words can we use instead of whereas? What other words can we use instead of whereas? We can use
We
while
can use
and whilst
while and whilst
instead of whereas.
instead of whereas.
Very good. Which word do we use the most when we speak? Which word do we use the most when we speak? We generally use
We generally
whereas
use
the most
whereas
when we
most
speak.
most we when we speak.
Very good. Is that an old building you're in at the moment? Is that an old building you're in at the moment? Yes or no?
Yes,
This is an
is
old building
old
I'm
building.
in at the moment.
I'm in the moment.
Very good. Are your shoes new? Are your shoes new? Yes or no?
No,
My shoes
my
aren't
shoes
new.
aren't
They're
new.
old.
They are old.
Is your blouse older than your shoes? Is your blouse older than your shoes? No. My
No,
blouse
my
isn't
blouse
older than my
isn't older
shoes.
than my
It's
shoes.
newer
It's
than my
newer
shoes.
than my shoes.
Wait, what's the newest thing you're wearing? What's the newest thing you're wearing? My
My watch
is the
is the
newest
newest
thing
thing
I'm wearing.
I'm wearing.
Very good. What's the difference between new and young? What's the difference between new and young? The difference
The
between
difference
new and
between
young
new and
is that
young
we use
is that
new
we use
for
new
things,
for things,
whereas we use
whereas
young
we
for
use
people.
young for people.
Very good. Is Miss Brown an old woman? Is Miss Brown an old woman? No, Miss
No,
Brown
Miss
isn't
Brown
an old
isn't
woman.
an old
She's
woman.
a young girl.
She's a young girl.
Are you older than your mother? Are you older than your mother? No, I'm not older
No, I'm
than
not
my
older
mother.
than my
I'm
mother.
younger
I'm
than my
younger
mother.
than my mother.
Who's the youngest in your family? Who's the youngest in your family? My
My son
is the
is a
youngest in my family.
family.
Very good. Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your hand
You're
on
putting
the
your
table.
hand on the table.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're taking your
You're
hand
taking your
off the
you're
table.
taking hand off the table.
Very good. What am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your
You're
hat
putting
on.
your hat on
What
your
am
head.
what am I doing? What am I doing? You're taking your
You're
hat
taking your hat
off your head.
off your head.
Very good. What do we put on when we go out in winter? What do we put on when we go out in winter? We put our
You will put
hats.
our a hat.
One more. We put our
You will
hats.
put our
We.
hat.
We put
We
our
we
hats
put our
and
hat
coats on
and coat
when
on
we go out
when
in
we go
winter.
out in winter.
Very good. What do we take off when we come into a building? What do we take off when we come into a building? We take our
We take
hats and
a
coats
hat
off
and coat
when we
off
come
when
into a
we
building.
come into a building.
Very good. What are the two most important holidays of the year in Europe? What are the two most important holidays of the year in Europe? The two most
Two most
important holidays
important
of the
holiday
year in
of the
Europe
year in
are
Europe
Christmas and
are
Easter.
Christmas and Easter.
When's Christmas? When's Christmas? Christmas is on
Christmas
the
is
25th
on the 25th
of December.
of December.
When's Easter? When's Easter? Easter's in
Easter,
spring,
Easter is spring,
either in March
either
or in
either
April.
March or April.
One more. Easter's in
It
spring,
is in spring,
either in March
either in
or
March
in
or
April.
in April.
Very good. Is this box empty? Is this box empty? No, that
No,
box isn't
that
empty.
box isn't
It's
empty.
full.
It's full.
Are your pockets full of money? Are your pockets full of money? Yes or no?
No,
My pockets
my
aren't
pockets
full of money.
aren't full of my money.
Is
It's
yours?
em- it's
It's empty at the moment.
it's empty
Very
at the
good.
moment.
Is your stomach empty after a large meal? Is your stomach empty after a large meal? No, my
No,
stomach
my
isn't
stomach
empty
isn't
after
empty
a large
after
meal.
after a large
It's
meal.
full.
It's full.
Right? Are the streets full of people during the night? Are the streets full of people during the night? No, the
No,
streets
the
aren't full
streets
of people
aren't full of people
during the night.
for the night.
They're empty
They are
during the
empty
night.
during the night.
Very good. Can we see the sun in the sky during the night? Can we see the sun in the sky during the night? No, we can't
No,
see
we
the
can't
sun
see the
in the
sun
sky
in
during
the
the night,
sky during the
but
night
we can see
that
the
we can
moon
see
and the
morning
stars.
and the,
What?
the,
But
the, the
what?
star.
But we can see
But we can
the
see
moon and the
the
stars.
moon and the stars.
Very good. What colors the moon? What colors the moon? The moon's the
The
color
moon,
of
the
silver.
color of the silver.
Can we count the stars? Can we count the stars? No, we can't
No,
count
we
the
can't
stars.
count stars.
Very good. Of these three subjects, mathematics, history, and geography, which do you like the most? Of these three subjects,
Of
mathematics,
three of three
uh,
subjects,
mathematics, history,
mathematics,
and geography,
history, and
I
geography,
like
I like history
the
the
most.
most.
Very good. About how many subjects must children generally study at school? About how many subjects must children generally study at school? Children must
Children
generally
must
study
generally
about
study about 8
subjects
subjects
at school.
at school.
Very good. Do you like the subject of mathematics? Do you like the subject of mathematics? Yes or no?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
like the
like
subject
the
of
subject of
mathematics.
mathematics.
Yeah, me neither. It's so hard. Okay. What do we do when we get up in the morning? What do we do when we get up in the morning? We wash and
We
dress.
wash and
When we get
dress
up
and we get up
in the morning.
in the morning.
Very good. Do you dress before washing? Do you dress before washing? Yes or no?
Yes,
I dress
I
before
dressed
washing.
before rushing.
What do we wash our hands with? What do we wash our hands with? We wash our
We
hands
wash our
with soap
hands
and
with
water
soap
and
and
water.
water.
What do we
Water.
what do we wash our hair with? What do we wash our hair with? We wash our
We
hair
wash our
with
hair
shampoo and
with
water.
shampoo and water.
Very good. Is it hot in Finland? Is it hot in Finland? No, it
No,
isn't hot in Finland.
it isn't hot in
It's
Finland.
cold.
It's cold.
Is it warm in autumn? Is it warm in autumn? No, it isn't
No,
warm
it
in
isn't
autumn.
warm in autumn.
It's cool.
It's cool.
Is it hotter in winter than in summer? Is it hotter in winter than in summer? No, it
No,
isn't
it
hotter
isn't
in
hotter
winter than in
in
summer.
winter than in
It's
summer.
colder
It's
in winter
colder in
than
winter
in summer.
than in summer.
Which is one of the hottest countries in the world? Which is one of the hottest countries in the world? India. is one
India is
of the
the
hottest
one of the
countries
hottest
in the
countries
world?
in the world.
Which is one of the coldest countries in the world? Which is one of the coldest countries in the world? Finland is one
Finland is
of the
one
coldest
of the
countries
coldest
in the
countries
world.
in the world.
Is it as hot in Scandinavia as in Spain? Is it as hot in Scandinavia as in Spain? No, it
No,
isn't as
it
hot
isn't
in
that hot
Scandinavia
in
as
Scandinavia
in Spain.
as in
It's
in
colder
Spain.
in
It's colder
Scandinavia
In
than in
Scandinavia
Spain.
than in Spain.
Very good. And that's the end of our revision. Very good. Let's have new word. Okay, repeat. Taste.
Is
One more. Taste.
taste.
Very good. Okay, listen. Taste is a verb. We taste with our tongues. For example, I'm tasting my finger. Taste can also be used as a noun. For example, I put sugar in my tea because I don't like the taste of tea without sugar. Let's practice.
Mhm.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're tasting
You are
your finger.
tasting your finger.
Do you like the taste of tea without sugar? Do you like the taste of tea without sugar? Yes or no?
Yes,
I like the
I
taste of
like the
tea
taste of tea
without sugar.
without sugar.
Very good. What do we taste with? What do we taste with? We taste
We
with
taste
our
with
tongues.
our tongue
Very good. Next, repeat. As many
as many
as much as.
as much as.
Very good. Okay, listen. We use as many as and as much as with nouns. For example, I've got as many fingers on my left hand as on my right, and I
Mm,
eat as much meat as bread. We use as many as with things that we can count, and as much as
mm,
for things that we cannot count. Let's
mhm.
practice. What's the difference between as many as and as much as? What's the difference between as many as and as much as? The difference
The
between
difference
as many
between
as
as many
and as
as
much
and
as
as
is
much
that we
as is
use
that
as
we
many
use
as
as
for
many
things
as
we can
for
count,
things we can
and as
count,
much as
as
for
much
things
as
we can't
for
count.
things we can't count.
Have I got as many fingers on my left hand as on my right? Have I got as many fingers on my left hand as on my right? Yes, you've got
Yes,
as
you've
many
got as
fingers
many
on your
fingers
left hand
on your left
as
hand
on your right.
as
Your right.
on your right.
Very good. Do you eat as much food for dinner as you do for lunch? Do you eat as much food for dinner as you do for lunch? Yes or no?
No,
I don't
I
eat
don't
as much
eat
food
as
for
much
dinner
food for
as I
dinner
do for
as
lunch.
I do for
I eat
lunch.
less food
I
for
eat less
dinner
food for
than I
dinner
do for lunch.
than I do for lunch.
Very good. Have we got as many feet as fingers? Have we got as many feet as fingers? No, we
No,
haven't got
we
as
haven't
many
got
feet
as many
as
feet
fingers.
as
We've
fingers.
got fewer
We have
feet
got fewer
than
feet
fingers.
than fingers.
Do you drink as much fruit juice as water? Do you drink as much fruit juice as water? No, I don't
No,
drink
don't
as much
drink
fruit
as
juice
much fruit
as
juice
water.
as
I
water.
drink less
I
fruit
drink
juice
less
than
fruit
water.
juice than water.
Very good. Do you think you read as many books as your mother? Do you think you read as many books as your mother? Yes or no?
Yes,
I think I
I
read
think I
as
read
many books
as
as
many
my
books
mother.
as my mother.
Very good. Next, repeat. Spend.
Then
Card.
card,
Postcard.
postcard.
Go on holiday.
Go on holiday.
Camera.
Camera,
Photograph.
photograph.
Take a photo.
Take a photo.
Very good. Okay, listen. Card is a noun. For example, a birthday card and Christmas card. Send is a verb. For example, I send cards to my friends at Christmas time. Postcard is a
Mhm.
noun. So this is the back of a postcard. The other back is like a picture.
Okay.
Go on holiday is to go to a place on holiday, like go on vacation, go on holiday. For example,
Mhm.
I send postcards to my friends and family when I go on holiday. Photograph
Mhm.
means picture. For example, this is the picture of the Brown family. We can say this is a photograph of the Brown family, and this is a photo of the Brown family. We
Mhm.
use a camera to take photo. Most mobile phones have a camera. For example, when I go on holiday, I take photos with a camera and sometimes with my phone. Let's
Mhm.
practice. Do you send
Yes.
cards to your friends at Christmas time? Do you send cards to your friends at Christmas time? Yes or no?
Yes.
I send
I
cards
sent
to
a
my
card
friends
on my
at
friend
Christmas
at
time.
the Christmas time.
Do you send postcards to your friends and family when you go on holiday? Do you send postcards to your friends and family when you go on holiday? Yes or no?
Yes.
I send
I sent a
postcards to
postcard
my friends
to
and
my
family
friend and
when
family
I go on
when I
holiday.
go on holiday.
Very good. When you go on holiday, do you take photos with a camera or with your phone? When you go on holiday, do you take photos with a camera or with your phone? When I go
I
on
I
holiday,
when I go on
I
holiday,
take
I
photos with.
take a photo with my phone.
Very good. Next, repeat. Receive,
Receive,
reply,
write,
uh-huh.
reply,
Email,
email,
text,
text,
contact,
contact,
message,
message,
letter.
letter.
Very good. Okay, listen. Receive is a verb. It is the opposite of send. For example, I
Hmm.
send cards to my friends at Christmas time, and sometimes I receive cards from them.
Okay.
Okay, so next, reply is also a verb. It means to answer. Email can be
Hmm.
used as a noun and a verb. Okay, email. So, for example, I send letters to my friends and family when I go to other countries, but sometimes I send them emails. I email them. Another
Hmm.
example is I don't reply to all the emails I receive. I only reply to some of them. So, email. Okay, next word is text.
Okay.
A text
All
can be
right.
used as a noun, which means a message, or a verb, which means to message. For example,
Hmm.
if I want to send somebody a quick message, I write a text. I text them. Okay, last word.
Hmm.
Contact is a verb. For example, I generally contact my friends by texting them. Okay, let's
Hmm.
practice. What's the opposite
Hmm.
of send? What's the opposite of send? The opposite
The
of send
opposite of
is
send
receive.
is receive.
Right? Do you receive more letters than emails? Do you receive more letters than emails? No, I don't
No,
receive
I don't
more
receive
letters than
more
emails.
letters than
I
email.
receive fewer
I
letters
receive fewer
than
letters
emails.
than
Can
emails.
you email people from your mobile phone? Can you email people from your mobile phone? Yes or no?
Yes,
I can
I
email
can
people
email
from
people
my mobile
on my
phone.
for my mobile phone.
Very good. Do you reply to all the emails you receive? Do you reply to all the emails you receive? No, I don't
No,
reply
I don't
to all the
reply
emails
all the
I
emails
receive.
I
I
received.
only reply
I only reply
to some of them.
of some of them
To some of them.
to some of them.
Very good. Do you generally contact your friends by texting them or by phoning them? Do you generally contact your friends by texting them or by phoning them? I generally
I
contact
generally
my friends
contact to my
by
friend by text
texting them.
texting them.
Very good. If you want to send somebody a quick message, do you write a text or an email? If you want to send somebody a quick message, do you write a text or an email? If I want to
If I
send
want to
somebody a
send
quick
somebody
message,
a quick
I
a quick
write a
message, I
text.
write a text.
Very good. Next, repeat. House,
House,
flat,
rat,
floor,
floor,
divide,
divide,
block.
block.
Very good. Okay, listen. The difference between a house and a flat is that a house is a building, like the one behind
Hmm.
Mr. and Mrs. Brown, and usually found in the country. Whereas a flat is a part of a building and is generally on one floor. Another word for
Hmm.
flat is apartment. Houses
Hmm.
are generally in the country, whereas flats are in the town or city. When we
Hmm.
say a block of flat, it is a large building which is divided into many flats, divided into many apartments. Let's practice. What's the
Okay.
difference between a house and a flat? What's the difference between a house and a flat? The difference
A bit
between
between
a house and a
a
flat
house and a
is that a
flat is
house
that
is a
house
building,
is a building,
whereas a flat
whereas a
is
flat
part of a
is
building.
a part of building.
Right? What do we call a building which is divided into many flats? What do we call a building which is divided into many flats? we call a building,
we call the
which is
building,
divided
which is
into
divided
many flats,
into many
a block
flat,
of flats.
a block of flat.
Very good. Do you live in a house? Do you live in a house? Yes or no?
Yes, I
I
live
live.
in a house.
Very good. Do most people in your country live in houses or flats? Do most people in your country live in houses or flats? Most people
Most
in my
people
country
in my
live
country
in
live in a flat.
a
No,
flat.
no, no.
Houses.
Houses.
Very good. How many floors are there in your building? How many floors are there in your building? There are
There are uh, 5
floors in
floors
my building.
in my building.
Very good. Okay, next repeat. Near.
Near,
Far from.
far from.
Very good. Okay, listen. Near is an adjective. Far from is the opposite of near. For example, Japan is near Korea. Japan isn't
Hmm.
near England. It's far from England. Okay, let's
Hmm.
practice. Is Japan near England? Is Japan near England? No.
No,
Japan isn't
Japan
near England.
isn't near
It's
England.
far from
It's
England.
far from England.
Very good. Okay, so now let's move on to reading.
Okay,
Okay, very good. So our reading is at stage 2, paragraph page 102. Last headword was watch. Okay, please start reading at paragraph page 103. Headword
100.
time passed to by
Okay,
o'clock. Okay.
all right. Time passed 2 by o'clock.
Mhm,
What's the time by this clock? It's 3 o'clock, etc.
mhm.
What's the time now, please? It's 10:23. Oh, it's
Very good. It's 10:23
10:23 now.
a.m.
A.M.
now. Very good.
Now, day, week, month, year. How many seconds make a minute? 60 seconds make a minute. How many minutes make an hour? 60 minutes make an hour. How many hours make a day? 24 hours make a day. How many days make a week? 7 days make a week. How many weeks make a month? 4 weeks make a month. How many months make a year? 12 months make a year. Also, give me an example of the word also, please. I can speak my language and I can also speak English. Meat, sugar. Do you like meat? Yes, I like meat. What color is sugar? Sugar is white or brown. Do you put sugar on your meat? No, I don't put sugar on my meat. Count from two. One, two, three, 4, 5. What am I doing? You are counting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What am I doing? You are counting the number from 6 to 10. Count the number from 100 to 105, please. 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, and 105.
Mhm.
What's he doing? He's counting the numbers from 100 to 105. Positive
No more.
adjectives.
Possessive.
Uh, yeah.
Possessive.
Possessive. Possessive
Mm,
adjectives. Possessive
very
pronouns.
good.
My, mine, your, yours, his, her, hers, its, our, ours, your, yours, their, theirs. What are the possessive adjectives? The possessive adjectives are my, your, etc. What are the possessive pronouns? The possessive pronouns are mine, yours, etc.
What's the
What's
difference?
the difference between a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun? The difference between a possessive adjective and a possessive pronoun is that we put a possessive adjective in front of a noun, whereas we use a possessive pronoun instead of a noun. Give me an example, please. This is my book. This book is mine. This is mine.
Very good. Okay, we stopped the excellent reading and practice for today. Thank you very much. See you again.
Thank you.
Bye bye.